In the days when Saul ruled Israel, darkness entered the palace.
Far from the throne, a shepherd boy was chosen, not for his strength, but for his heart.
Then came a giant, a warrior feared by nations, a monster no man dared challenge.
For 40 days, fear ruled Israel, until one young shepherd heard the giant's challenge. This is the story of the shepherd who defeated a giant and the destiny that changed Israel forever.
After Saul was rejected to be the king, the Lord calls Samuel out of sorrow. "How long will you mourn for Saul?" And the prophet lifts his head, ready to obey the voice of God. The Lord has chosen another king, one of Jesse's sons in Bethlehem. Samuel receives the command in silence, and the mission begins. Samuel asks, "How can I go? Saul will kill me." But fear does not end the calling of God. The Lord answers with wisdom, "Take a heifer, invite Jesse, and wait for divine direction." Samuel is afraid.
Master, do you come to us in peace?
I have come to sacrifice to the Lord.
Samuel brings peace with him and asks them to consecrate themselves, and Jesse and his sons prepare to stand before the Lord. Eliab looks like a king, tall, strong, and impressive, but the story of God will not be decided by outward strength. The Lord teaches Samuel a powerful truth: people look at the outside, but God sees the heart. One son after another passes before Samuel, but the Lord has not chosen them. The true king remains hidden. 7 sons stand before him, and still the Lord says no. Then Samuel asks Jesse,
Are these all the sons you have?
There remains yet the youngest. He is keeping the sheep. This is the one. Rise, young man, for the Lord has chosen you. Rise, anoint him, for this is he whom the Lord has chosen.
The oil falls on David, and the future king stands in the presence of his brothers. From that day on, the Spirit of the Lord comes powerfully on David. Samuel returns to Ramah, and David's destiny begins to grow in secret. The Spirit of the Lord departed from Saul, and darkness began to trouble the king.
The Spirit of the Lord has departed from you.
We thought it best to suggest a lyre player, Your Majesty. His melodies might offer a small hope of peace. He knows how to play, is brave, speaks well, and the Lord is with him.
One servant remembers David and recommends him to the king. Jesse sends David with gifts and supplies and leaves to serve the king.
I like your spirit, shepherd. From now on, you will serve as my armor-bearer. It would be my honor, sire.
Now, whenever the dark spirit came to the king, David played a harp for him, and he was refreshed. War returns to the land. The Philistines gather their forces, and the tension of battle spreads over Judah. One hill holds Israel, the other the Philistines, and between them lies a valley of fear. Out of the Philistine camp comes Goliath, a warrior so huge that the battlefield seems smaller by his presence.
I defy the ranks of Israel this day. Send a man down that we may fight together.
Why have you set your battle in array? Choose a man for yourselves, and let him come down to me.
While armies tremble, Jesse sends David with bread and cheese. The youngest son is still living the life of a shepherd and a brother. David arrives just as the armies shout for battle.
For the God of Israel, to battle!
What will be done for the man who defeats the Philistine?
The king will enrich him and give him his daughter.
Eliab, his brother, insults him, but David took courage.
Why have you come down? With whom have you left those few sheep? I know the pride and insolence of your heart.
What have I done now? Was it not just a question?
My lord, a young man has repeatedly asked about the king's reward. Bring him to the king's tent.
That'll lead you.
Let no one lose heart. Your servant will go and fight him.
You are just a boy. How can you stand against this Philistine?
David speaks with fearless faith.
When a lion or a bear came and carried off a sheep from the flock, I went after it, struck it, and rescued the sheep.
The Lord who rescued me before will rescue me again.
Saul has doubt, but later David testifies to what he had done in the past.
Go, and may the Lord be with you.
Saul dresses David in the king's armor, which he later rejects, and went and chose a staff, a sling, 5 stones.
I cannot go in it.
David is set to advance against the giant with only 5 stones of faith. Goliath later comes closer and mocks the Israelites, but David doesn't lose heart.
I will feed your flesh to the birds. Come here, boy, so I can feed your flesh to the birds. Do you think I am a dog? I curse you by my gods.
You come with sword and spear, but I come in the name of the Lord Almighty.
Tension still rises in the battlefield as Goliath continues to mock the Israelites. David does not retreat.
The battle belongs to the Lord. He will give all of you into our hands this very day.
I defy the armies of Israel. Send me a man that we may fight together.
He runs toward the giant. 1 stone, guided by God, finds the mark. Goliath staggers, and the impossible begins to happen. The giant is finished. Israel rises with a shout, the Philistines run, and David returns not as a shepherd boy.
Whose son are you?
I am the son of your servant Jesse of Bethlehem.
David defeated a giant, not because he was the strongest, but because he trusted God when everyone else was afraid. Sometimes the greatest victories begin with faith. Fear, doubt, struggles, battles, every person faces giants in life. But David's story reminds us that no giant is greater than faith, courage, and trust in God.